Today we're sitting with Pete, Cape Town's fastest drummer, 4 years in a row. World's fastest drummer, how did you even hear about this? The first time I've heard about it was when I first met you.
Exactly, that's a good point. I mean, in this country, it's not really advertised. If you walk into a local music store, you'd be lucky to see the little sign that they have up in the corner of this, and that's how I spotted it. I walked into a local music store, saw the sign up, saw a couple of names down on the board, and I went ahead and entered. But if it wasn't for me walking into the store, I wouldn't have known about it either. I started off playing on a practice pad with rubber jobs.
So this is what you first started practicing?
Yeah, I started practicing on the really high practice pad. And I hooked up a microphone into my computer, and then every time I hit the pad it would record the sound signal.
Okay.
The software would count on the strokes. That was the only method I had at the time.
Well, you made you or something, and it obviously worked.
What I found was the rubber surface gave me too much bounce, and it wasn't allowing me to achieve full speed.
Okay, so obviously it didn't work. So how long were you practicing with the practice pad?
I think I was using the practice pad for about 2 or 3 years.
When you transgressed from a practice pad to actually competing with the drummometer, did you feel a big difference?
Massive difference indeed. The drummometer had a different feel. It just worked better. I could pull out more out of my sessions. My average was higher. Everything was just easy on the drummometer.
So how did you eventually get your own drummometer?
World's fastest drummer online store. It was shipped down here to South Africa. When it finally arrived, I was stoked.
Who inspired you throughout your World's fastest drummer career?
There were a few guys. Different reasons for the inspiration. Matt Smith being the fastest traditional grip. I was just amazed by the way he could play that fast, 1132 traditional. Matched grip, we had guys like Tom Grosset. Even when Tom was 16, he was nailing 1194. Mike Mangini, 1203, that was his record at the time. A few years later, he topped his score, his record. He was the only one to beat his own record.
So you've won World's fastest drummer South Africa 4 times in a row.
That's correct.
Tell us about each of those wins.
Well, in 2009 was my first time entry. I ranked last with a score of 840. Coming last motivated me to improve as a drummer, and I pushed myself. Came back in 2010, made a score of 1,035. Second place.
So you did 2009, you did
2010,
2010, and then you came second.
Yeah, I skipped 2011.
And you came back to the benches in 2012.
2012 I came in. 2009 wasn't my best score either. But, you know.
Did you win the 2012 comp?
I won the 2012. No one at the time could, on that day that was present, could beat 2009.
So you won.
So I won.
2012 you got 1009, 2013 you got 1066.
That's correct.
The big win came in 2014. Tell us a little bit about that.
Yeah, well in 2014 I made a score of 1,080 in the finals in front of a live audience and judges. It was my personal best at the time, and I had a good run.
The world's fastest drummer competition is at NAMM next year in Nashville, Tennessee. Any plans on going over to compete?
Definitely. That's my 2015 goal. Dedicating myself for a full year to just practice and work on my technique so that I can be ready for the finals in Nashville. With hard work, anything is possible. It's just about putting in the hours and keeping at it. If you slack off, you won't reach your goals. That's how this game works. You gotta keep on it and keep discipline. Keep up the hard work. As soon as you slack off and think you can take a week off or a holiday or take a break, you're out the game, you're out the race. So I'm planning to dedicate myself for a full year, keep it up, and I'll see you guys in Nashville.